Okay, so we are halfway into 2024 and it's time for me to take stock and have a think about what are my best productions I've seen this year. Okay, so last year I saw over 100 different productions that I absolutely raved about. This is partly in thanks to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival and the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which I went to and I saw a bunch of different productions, so it kind of really boosted those numbers. This year, I didn't really have those numbers because I've been moving around a lot, but I have seen between 40 to 50 shows so far, so these are my best that I've seen and some of the ones that I've loved the most. There is a severe lack of musicals on this list. Not that there hasn't been any good musical, there's been good musicals here, but just none that have absolutely captivated me and have exceeded my expectations in comparison to ones that I saw last year. For example, I saw & Juliet again this year, but technically I saw it for the first time last year, so it doesn't really count for this year. Okay, so first up I have Lou War's The Bisexual's Lament, which I saw at the Melbourne International Comedy Festival this year. It is hands down one of the funniest shows that I saw at the festival. It was so well written and so honestly performed that you couldn't help but fall in love with Lou and their storytelling. The way they sort of weaved in and out of all the different comedy stories, and some of the stories that they told were areas I didn't think they would go to, but it just worked in every single way. Now at Belvoir I saw Nayaka, a Dancing Girl, which was a very short run, a very short show, and it was just so beautifully captivating in terms of its visual aesthetic and its visual appeal. It was a story that I thought was so inherently powerful and told through a very cultural lens that I just was so drawn to it in a way that I probably wasn't in a lot of different productions this year. It was well worth a watch. If you saw it, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Okay, following on from independent theatre, we have Your Name at KXT Theatre on Broadway. This is probably one of the best made shows that I've seen at KXT this year. The script captured a real time capsule moment in the early noughties, the thousands, where the Harry Potter era and the Tumblr era, as well as the Twilight era, really sort of picked up. When I say it was one of the best made shows, the lighting design by Tyler Fitzpatrick really just utilized what is a very small space and brought the entire thing to life. It was a delight. Now there is a musical on here, and it is Zombie the Musical, which is one of the best musicals, one of the best new musicals that I've seen at the Hayes Theatre Company this year. I've spoken to Laura previously about the production. It really captures a moment in time, that sort of 90s era of pop culture, mixed in with zombies, mixed in with a whole variety of different songs and female empowerment sounds. It is a love letter to musical theatre, community musical theatre as well. And it just told a story that I thought was so funny, so well done in the choreography. The performers were out of this world, and just hearing Laura so passionately talk about it just made me fall in love with it, and it's probably, without a doubt, one of the best musicals I've seen this year. And now for those who know me, you would have expected to see this on my list. It is Never Closer at Belvoir Street Theatre. I saw the original productions in the Downstairs Theatre a couple of years ago, and when I heard it was coming to the Upstairs Theatre, I had such high expectations, and I'm so pleased that it exceeded all my expectations. It's that beautiful mix of heartfelt melodrama, but also really poignant, truthful acting that is a kind of not really kitchen sink drama, but it's the very much Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf sort of style, anger fueled by alcohol, told in Ireland during the Troubles, and a story that is so well made in its characters and its characterization that you can't help but fall in love with every single character. And then it comes to the inevitable ending of it, which I won't give away, but it will leave you speechless. So those are my top shows that I've seen so far this year. We have 6 months more to go. I have a bunch of shows on this week to go and see. Let me know what your favorite productions of 2024 have been. What have you been seeing? What have you been loving? And by all means, let's spread the joy. Don't forget to like and follow for more theatre chat and recommendations this year.